350s. I think that's S. Neil, I'm not sure. Don't know his Christian name. Sean Neal in the lead. From Roy Gom and Andy Friend. And Adrian Harden, I should say. Sean Neal in the lead. Adrian Harden, Roy Gom. Good scrap going on for fourth. M. Holmesby. They're all spread out so we can see them quite easily. As the leader comes up now to take the checkered flag. A win for Sean Neal. From Roy Gom, Hollingsby and Adrian Harden. 1 minute 05.18 seconds. On now to the 350s. Probably a good job there's not too many in a race. It does keep the dust down a little bit until that water arrives. David Mears off to a good start. Jonathan Duke in second, Steve King in third. David Mears in the lead from Jonathan Duke. Stephen King. Got my eyes looking at that right. 247, yeah, old 350 matchless. P. Mason. Still David Mears in the lead from Jonathan Duke. Right away back, Steve King, even further back, Justin Shaw. A win for David Mears from Jonathan Duke. (139, 25, 66, 187 and 247. Winner's time 57.44 seconds. Come down to the first of the left hand side cars. Father and son outfits in this. Martin Cuff on 126 and Neil Cuff, the old man, Neil, in on 226. Neil has recently formed a new club called the Weald of Kent Motorcycle Club, and he and his organisation will be running grass tracks in the Sevenoaks Weald area, in between Tunbridge and Sevenoaks. Martin Cuff in the lead. From Bill Penfold, coming up right alongside. Then Mick Cameron. Down that back straight. Martin Cuff kicking up a dust, but Bill Penfold taking the inside line and taking the lead. So it's Bill Penfold in the lead. Obviously the dust keeps the speed down, but there's still some good racing at the front there as Bill winds it open and nearly blinds Martin. No, I get father and son muddled up. Doesn't look as though we've got Neil out. A win for Bill Penfold. Followed by Martin Cuff. Mick Cameron. In the lead. No, it's Bob Miles. Look at these Bob Miles and Duncan Fish. So Bob Miles kicking up a dust. Hits that wet patch up there and he's kicking up a dust now as he comes up to take the last lap flag. Tony Penfold and Duncan Fish and John Arnott. As the leader comes around now, hits the dust, comes out on the green. A win for Bob Miles from Tony Penfold. David Penfold Jr., the South Eastern Centre left-hand sidecar champion, in the lead. And Terry Patchell, Bill Penfold and Chris Berwick. Richard Brown, Emma Cree in the chair. Dave Penfold it is, well ahead of Terry Patchell. Terry Patchell's outfit certainly looks very smart there. Young Billy Penfold. Chris Berwick bringing up the rear. The style of the South Eastern Centre champion, and he takes the checker flag from Terry Patchell. Billy Penfold and Chris Berwick with Emma Cree in the chair. Said Darren Sutton, but I'm not too sure whether it is now. It is him. Justin Shaw in second. Darren Sutton, the Godden GR. Powers it on, and the dust comes up. Justin Shaw in second, then Robin Pilcher, then Michael Randall, then young Ian Edwards. A win for Darren Sutton from Justin Shaw and Robin Pilcher in third. 6.9, 53 and 2. Winner's time 59.297. I got one jump ahead when I said that we got David Mears, Chris Trick and Jason Jeanette. Next one. And Chris Tritton takes the lead. Ridden on a Jawa this year. Jason Jeanette in third there at the moment. Chris Tritton is in the lead from Jason Jeanette. The leader powering it on up now to take the checker flag. First win of the afternoon for Chris Tritton, followed by Jason Jeanette. And they're away. Paul Hurry getting down to the business, takes the lead. Jeff Stoner coming up there very quickly. But it's Paul Hurry coming out of that corner, being chased by Steve Wilson, sorry, then Duncan Tolhurst. Jeff Stoner lost a bit of ground and went wide there. Steve Wilson taking the lead now from Paul Hurry, and a good scrap going on there between Steve Wilson and Paul Hurry. Paul Hurry on the inside, taking the lead again momentarily, but Steve Wilson not giving up. The dust is coming up now as the speed gets faster. Steve Wilson on the outside, Paul Hurry on the inside. Paul Hurry just got the advantage as he comes out that corner, but Steve Wilson comes on the inside. Now it's going to be a win there for Paul Hurry from Steve Wilson. Duncan Tolhurst in third. 24, 29, 314 and 247. Winner's time 54.597. In this race in place of Chris Atkinson we should see Gary Moon on their very fast streamlined outfit. If you remember, you saw him a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago at Collier Street, and was really going extremely well until his petrol pump come adrift. But this is real grass track for him, and we shall see how he does. And they're away. Pete Colwyn in the lead from Neville Penfold, then Gary Moon. Pete Colwyn it is in the lead from Neville Penfold, then Gary Moon. And look at that dust coming up now. This is what it is with the power of the big bikes. Pete Colwyn, who did very well here at this track last year, in the lead. Gary Moon still in third, but obviously he's holding on through that dust. He can't see much as he goes up that back straight. There's still Pete Colvin in the lead as the dust swells round. Pete Colvin. Neville Penfold pulling out. That's Gary Moon. And then 37, which is Matthew Lewin. Unlucky for Neville. I don't know what problems were there, but the dust is certainly a problem here now, swirling round. As the leader comes through, it's a win for Pete Colvin. Looking for Gary Moon now. Gary Moon in second, and Matthew Lewin in third. Mick Cave's brother, so we're keeping it in the family. Mick's still hobbling about on crutches after his accident down at the... which one was it now? Well, one of the meetings down at the Southern Centre, given to the Southampton clubs. And Andy Sugardis goes in the lead, with Rob Cameron in second. And the battle is on as the power comes out. Dust streak comes out as well. It's Andy Sugg and Rob Cameron. Rob Cameron on the inside. I think it's Dave Steer in third. And then Mark Souter in fourth. But this dust is swirling round. I can just see the leader coming through there. It's Rob Cameron from Andy Sugg. There's not a nice strong wind to take this away. Dave Steer and Mark Souter as looking through that dust for the leader. Coming round now. It's a win for Rob Cameron from Andy Sugg. Right, we've got Jason Steer, Mick O'Donnell, Mick Cameron, Rob Wilson, Jerry Adams and Paul Penfold, so this should be a good one. Rob Wilson takes the lead from Jerry Adams, then Mick Cameron. Mick Cameron, there's something wrong with Mick Cameron's, either himself or the bike, I'm not sure, but they're pulling out. Yeah, so it's Jerry Adams in the lead from Paul Penfold. Jason Steer and Mick O'Donnell was bringing up the rear. But it's Paul Penfold who's taken the lead, and look at him putting the power on now, just like he did at Collier Street. Paul Penfold followed by Jerry Adams, then Mick O'Donnell, then Jason Steer. A win for Paul Penfold from Jerry Adams. There's Mick O'Donnell and Jason Steer. On now to the quad. Penfold off to a good start and in the lead. Steve Pantry, I think it is, in second, but it's George Penfold in the lead. From Steve Pantry, and can't see who that one is. So we've got to guess a bit of numbers here. George Penfold it is, sponsored by Concept. Got a very nice looking quad there. Steve Pantry in second. Trying to work out who that is in third. Then Bill Penfold. That could be Gary Moore. A win for George Penfold. Bill Penfold coming up there very quickly on the inside. It's Bill Penfold in second from Steve Pantry. Then Gary Moore. And 21 being Shane Watson. Back now to the 250s on the second leg. Brian Cornelius comes up there into the lead, but Steve King, I think it is, moving up quickly. Brian Cornelius it is in the lead from Steve King. Then Simon Honeysett. No, it's not. One of those brothers. The leader, Brian Cornelius. On a Suzuki, deserted his old faithful Autarco, but he's on Suzuki, ex-Robert Libwith. The leader, Brian Cornelius, coming up now to take the checker flag. A win for Brian Cornelius. From Steve King a long way back. Then Robin Pilcher. 4 seconds. 48, 66, 174, 8, 30 and 2. Winner's time 1 minute 05.947. And they're away on the next 250s. And a good scrap going on already there between John Pilcher and Jamie Pantry it was, but Sean Neal come up there quickly. John Pilcher it is in the lead. John Pilcher from Sean Neal. Jamie Pantry now moved up in the second, going well down that back straight. John Pilcher. Stephen Jeffries in trouble. There's the leader, John Pilcher, got quite a lead from Jamie Pantry. A win for John Pilcher. Jamie Pantry in second. Roy Dom in third, and number 5 in fourth. Fourth, number 5, which was one of the Hollingsby's, and fifth, number 7, Sean Neal. No 6 finisher. Winner's time 1 minute 04.88 seconds. 49, 120, 36, 5 and 7. Winner's time 1 minute 04.88 seconds. 350s and they're away. David Mears off to a good start. David Mears, Jonathan Duke, Steve King, just inshore. Steve King coming out there very quickly. David Mears it is in the lead, being closely followed by Jonathan Duke. Good scrap going on between Jonathan Duke and David Mears. Jonathan Duke on the inside, just taking the lead slightly from David Mears, with Steve King in third. A long gap. After that, we've got Justin Shaw, who's pulled out the trouble. P. Mason on that old match list. It's Jonathan Duke now in the lead and pulling away from David Mears as he comes up now to take the checkered flag. A win for Jonathan Duke from David Mears, with Steve King in third. No, it's not. It's Tony Penfold. Coming out there this time. Tony Penfold it is, streaking away. Or is that Tommy? I'll get these two T's muddled up. I think that's Tommy, I'm not sure. John Arnott. Chris Berritt pulled out the trouble. I went for Tommy Penfold.
I'll meet you there in about an hour.
Well ahead of John Arnott. Come on. Peter. In the lead from Luke Patron. Bob Miles from Luke Patron, then Duncan Fish, then Neil Cup. Bob Miles got a big lead from Luke Patron, Duncan Fish, Neil Cup, and Billy Penfold. Luke Patron, Duncan Fish, Neil Cuff and Billy Penfold. Bill Penfold in the lead from Martin Cuff. A long way back. I'll see who that is. Number 1, Paul Moulton. Martin Cuff got by Bill Penfold on the inside. So a good scrap going on here. Martin Cuff leading Bill Penfold. Down that back straight is still Martin Cuff holding on from Bill Penfold, but Bill Penfold winding on and trying to come in the inside, but I don't know who's going to not up close enough. So it's a win for Martin Cuff from Bill Penfold. Somebody off there. It's okay. Paul Smith and Duncan Tollis together, then Jason Jeanette, then John Wilson, then David Mears. Duncan Tollis did it from Jason Jeanette. Sorry, Paul Smith, then Jason Jeanette. Jason Jeanette's dropped it. Duncan Tollis in the lead from Paul Smith, then John Wilson. David Mears, Jason Jeanette got back on and so it's a win for Duncan Tollis from Paul Smith, John Wilson. 5th, 165, Jason Jeanette. No other finishers. Winner's time, 1 minute, 0.60 seconds. 74, 70, 214, 139, 165. Winner's time, 1 minute, 0.60 seconds. Darren Sutton it is again in the lead. Darren Sutton on his GR being chased there by Robin Pilcher, then Brian Cornelius, then Michael Randall. Darren Sutton definitely got the bit between his teeth and getting it powered on there. Still Robin Pilcher holding second. Brian Cornelius third on his ever faithful Jap. As the leader comes up now around last bend, looks over his shoulder, takes the checker flag for second win of the afternoon for Darren Sutton. Time 59.217. 10, 174, 48, 369, 187, with a time 59.217. The next one should be another good one with Paul Hurry. Off to a good start and taking the lead, but watch Steve Wilson on the inside. Steve Wilson in the lead going wide. It's Paul Hurry got a tight line in the lead from Chris Tritton, Steve Wilson, Paul Mitchell. The leader, Paul Hurry, got a tight line still. Steve Wilson going wide once again, coming out here on the rough. Paul Mitchell in third, then Chris Tritton in fourth. And Paul Hurry living up to his name, in a hurry. Out to beat his previous time of 54.59 seconds, and the way he's going, I think he will do. Really got a fast line round here. It's a win for Paul Hurry from Steve Wilson. Paul Mitchell in third, Chris Tritton in fourth, and a long way back Ian Edwards yet to finish. Right-hand side cars. No, so we've got one more 500 solos, haven't we? Or have we? No, we haven't. Right-hand side cars, I was right. Yeah. Should have Mick Cameron, Matthew Lewin, Mick O'Donnell, Pete Watkins, Robert Wilson, and Pete Ansell. I haven't seen him this afternoon. They're away, and in the lead goes Mick Cameron from Rob Wilson, then Matthew Lewin, and Mick O'Donnell bringing up the rear. Both Rob Wilson and Mick Cameron got a race to make up for. It's Rob Wilson on the inside, Mick Cameron on the outside. Wow. Mick Cameron still taking the lead. Mick Cameron holding that lead. Cameron from Rob Wilson, then Matthew Lewin. Rob Wilson challenging this time as they go down that back straight and cuts up on the inside of Mick Cameron. It's going to be a close one, but it's a win for Rob Wilson from Mick Cameron, and then Matthew Lewin in third. Right, this one we should have Gary Moon out in, and they're away. Jason Steer off to a good, Dave Steer off to a good start. Dave Steer being chased by Gary Moon already, and it's Dave Steer, Gary Moon. Wow, the heat is on, still Dave Steer. Neville Penfold and Gary Moon. Gary Moon up into second and bringing up the rear Mark Suter. Watch Gary Moon making an effort now as they go down that back straight. Dave Steer holding Gary Moon. Gary Moon trying to come through on the inside, but it's still Dave Steer. Gary Moon, then Neville Penfold. Waited his chance this time, he's trying to come through on that inside, but wasn't a big enough gap, but yes there is. Gary Moon coming up on the inside of Dave Steer as they close on the final bend. It's Gary Moon coming out, but Dave Steer taking the inside line. It's going to be very close. A win for Gary Moon from Dave Steer, with Neville Penfold in third and Mark Soot. And they're away. Pete Colwyn and Andy Sugg. Pete Colwyn it is on the inside. Paul Penfold right at the back there. He's getting ready to start. Is he going to make up for a lost time there? Rob Cameron from Pete Colwyn, then Andy Sugg, then Jerry Adams, then Paul Penfold. Still Rob Cameron holding that lead. Andy Sugg coming up there. Rob Cameron, Andy Sugg, Pete Colwyn, Jerry Adams, and Paul Penfold bringing up the rear. A win for Rob Cameron and Steve Smith. On it got HM. Four-wheel quad. George Penfold once again gets a good start and takes the lead. Bill Penfold coming up there very quickly. So it's George Penfold leads Bill Penfold, with Steve Pantry in third. And 21, which is Shane Watson, and number 7, Gary Moore bringing up the rear. Jason Brooks not out there this time. George Penfold it is. All the gear. Good scrap running on for fourth place. But it's George Penfold. Second quad race of the afternoon coming up now to take the checkered flag. Really enjoying himself out there. A win for George Penfold, followed by Bill Penfold. Steve Pantry in third. 7:21. When this time 1:01.45 seconds. It's John Pilcher off to a good start. Some of the local 250s today obviously riding over in Essex because the regs come out for the Essex meeting probably before this one. But it's John Pilcher in the lead. Notable absentees today are the Giles with Ricky Stanford and Dean Cameo riding over in Essex. John Pilcher in the lead from Roy Dom, Robin Pilcher, Sean Neal, Adrian Harden, number 5 is one of the Holland Smiths. John Pilcher coming up to take his second win of the afternoon. Followed by Robin Pilcher, Sean Neal, Cornelius. Jamie Pantry in the lead from Brian Cornelius, then Steve King. The leader still Jamie Pantry from Brian Cornelius and Steve King. Still Jamie Pantry looks over his shoulder, comes up, takes a checkered flag from Steve King, Brian Cornelius. One 2-0, 66, 48, 27, 30 and 8. This time 1-0. And they're all. Jonathan Duke takes the lead from David Mears, then Steve King. Steve King just in from his 250 ride in third place already. It's Jonathan Duke, David Mears and Steve King. Justin Shaw got trouble. And P. Mason on the old 350 match list. Jonathan Duke turning the power on, got a nice line there, coming up now to take the last lap flag from David Mears, Steve King. Justin Shaw once again got trouble, pulling out into the middle. No, he's not pulling out, he's managed to keep it going. It's a win for Jonathan Duke. From David Mears and Steve King. And they're away on the left-hand side car. Can you go in the corner and tell them it's those numbers? 25, 74, 12, yeah, that's all he wants. Duncan Fish in the lead. Duncan Fish, P. Matthews, Clive Hollands, and Paul Moulton bringing up the rear. The leader coming up to take the checker flag. seconds. 174.27. 1 and 620. Winner's time 1 minute 10.89 seconds. Bob Miles from Martin Cup. I get those two muddled up, I don't know why. There's Billy and Tommy out there. Bob Miles it is in the lead from Martin Cup. Well, Bob Miles. 23 is Bill Penfold. Billy Penfold. 24 is Tommy Penfold. Well spread out. Rising a little bit, but it's a win for Bob Miles from Martin Cuff and Billy Penfold. Billy Penfold and Steve Bell, and fourth was number 24, Tommy Penfold and Leanne Chivers. No other finishers with a time 1 minute 04.29 seconds. 108, 126, 23, 24. Winner's time 1 minute 04.29 seconds. Race 30, last for the left-hand side car. David Penfold off to a good start with Luke Patchell, then Bill Penfold. David Penfold it is, the 1990 left-hand sidecar champion, Southeast Centre sidecar champion. Luke Patchell, Bill Penfold, John Arnott, Neil Cuff, and then Chris Berry. The leader, Dave Penfold, got a good lead there from Luke Patchell. Bill Penfold challenging hard there. Bill Penfold trying to go around the outside of Luke Patchell on the paddock bend. Certainly with him now. Dave Penfold putting on a real class performance, take the checker flag now. As Bill Penfold trying to come through on the inside of Luke Patchell. Luke Patchell looked on the outside and Bill wasn't there, he was on the inside. John Arnott in fourth, Neil Cuff in fifth, and Chris Berwick in sixth. Nigel Shaw, fourth, 251. John Arnott and Russell Steele, fifth, 226. Neil Cuff and B. Townsend. And sixth, number 38, Chris Berwick and Emma Cree. Winner's time, 1 minute 03.10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 8, 8, 2, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 38, as they're away on the next one, and getting down to it is Steve Wilson. Steve Wilson being chased by Duncan Tollist. Then Jason Jeanette as Duncan Tollist takes the lead, can't come up on the inside, but they're very, very close. Duncan Tollist on the inside. Steve Wilson on the outside. Still Duncan Tollist on the inside, Steve Wilson on the outside. They're coming around there very fast together. Steve Wilson goes out on the rough. Jason Jeanette still holding third. Duncan Tollef's coming out best on that paddock corner and taking the lead from Steve Wilson. Coming around that bottom bend for the last time. Duncan Tollef's with the power on nicely and takes the checker flag from Steve Wilson in second. Jason Jeanette in third. 3:69. Winner's time 57.30 seconds. And they're Darren Sutton doing a wheelie as he's pulled away there, but it's Paul Mitchell takes the lead from Brian Cornelius, then Darren Sutton. Paul Mitchell in the lead from Darren Sutton, Brian Cornelius, Robin Pilcher and Adrian Hart. Paul Mitchell's definitely got it going this time. In the lead, out in front where he likes to be, powering it on around that corner, so is Darren Sutton. Brian Cornelius holding third. Robin Pilcher fourth. The leader Paul Mitchell has been chased and closed on by Darren Sutton as Darren Sutton started to power it on, went out a bit wide. A win for Paul Mitchell from Darren Sutton. Brian Cornelius in third. Robin 29, 10, 48, 174 and 2. Winner's time 57.90 seconds. John Wilson right alongside, Chris Tritton going around the outside. But it's Paul Hurry in the lead. In a hurry as ever. There pulls a wheelie from Chris Tritton. John Wilson, Paul Smith, Ian Edwards, and then Jeff Stoner. Paul Hurry it is, powers it on. Pulls a little wheelie on his last lap now from Chris Tritton, John Wilson, Paul Mitchell, Ian Edwards and Jeff Stoner. The leader got a big lead. Powers it on, looks over his shoulder, pulls another wheelie and takes a checker flag. A win for Paul Hurry, well ahead of John Wilson. Dave Steer it is in the lead. Down that back straight being chased by Andy Sugg. Wow, somebody nearly lost it there, but it's Dave Steer, Andy Sugg, Matthew Lewin and then Mick Cameron. Watch Andy Sugg go down that back straight. He's chasing Dave Steer, trying to go around the outside of him, up into the paddock bend. Dave Steer keeping a tight line. Andy Sugg takes the lead from Dave Steer with Matthew Lewin and then Mick Cameron. As Andy Sugg pulls away slightly from Dave Steer into the paddock bend, goes a bit wide. Is he going to let Dave Steer through? A win for Andy Sugg from Dave Steer, Matthew Lewin and Mick Cameron. Bill Penfold, then Pete Colwyn, then Mark Suter, and then John O'Donnell. Rob Wilson in the lead. Sorry, Rob Cameron in the lead from Neville Penfold. What am I saying? Rob Cameron coming up to take the last lap flag, still being chased by Neville Penfold, Pete Colwyn, Mark Suter, and John O'Donnell pulled out the trouble. No, sorry, Mick O'Donnell. Get me O'Donnell's right. As the leader comes through, take the checker flag. A win for Rob Cameron. Followed by Ned Penfold and Pete Colwyn. This will be a good one to watch between Paul Penfold and Gary Moon. And they're away. Paul Penfold takes the lead from Gary Moon, but Gary Moon goes up into the lead from Paul Penfold, and Rob Wilson is the only other one there with them. Gary Moon it is. Obviously the passenger having to work a little bit more than he did at Collier Street. He was hung out all the way round at Collier Street, but he's getting back in a bit more today. Still Gary Moon, Paul Penfold and Rob Wilson. Paul Penfold closing on Gary Moon as they go into the paddock bend. Gary Moon drifting out, Paul Penfold keeping the tight line. It's still Gary Moon. Paul Penfold trying to get round that inside. Certainly getting round there, but Gary Moon winds it on round the outside. It's going to be a close one as Paul Penfold's right up there with him. He's at right tight on the inside. Gary Moon still winding on round the outside. It's going to be a close one. A win just... Well, I'll keep my mouth shut. I think it was just Paul Penfold, but I'll leave it to the lap scorers. And they're away. That's right. Once again, George Penfold gets a good start. Steve Pantry, then Bill Penfold. Certainly a good scrap going on between Bill Penfold and Steve Pantry. George Penfold it is. On the quad, sponsored by Concept. George Penfold in the lead from Uncle Bill, Bill Penfold and Steve Pantry. George Penfold really powers it on there. Coming up to take the checker flag for his third win of the afternoon for George Penfold, followed by Bill Penfold, Steve Pantry, Gary Moore, and they're away. Dave Penfold's off to a good start. So it's Dave Penfold, the 1990 left-hand sidecar Southeastern Centre champion, in the lead and well ahead of 23, which is Billy Penfold. John Arnott going out with problems. Dave Penfold in the lead from Billy Penfold. 620. Then Clive Holland. Then Paul Bolt. Penfold takes his last lap flag. Half a lap ahead of Billy Penfold. Then Paul Matthews. Then Clive Hollands. Then Paul Bolt. As the leader comes around, takes a checkered flag. A win for Dave Penfold and S. Farmer. On now to the race 38, the right-hand sidecar B final. Neville Penfold, Matthew Lewin, Mark Suter, Rob Wilson, Jerry Adams, we don't think is going because he's standing there. Hello, Jerry. And Mick Cameron. What's that problem, Jerry? And they're away. Neville Penfold and Matthew Lewin. Oh dear, Neville Penfold took a shortcut there to take the lead. Neville Penfold in the lead from Matthew Lewin, then Rob Wilson. Rob Wilson getting to grips with Jason Steers' bike. Neville Penfold it is in the lead. Rob Wilson really putting that 1000cc FZR through its paces there as they go down the back straight and takes the lead from, or takes second place I should say, from Matthew Lewin. Neville Penfold on his last lap now, followed by Rob Wilson and Matthew Lewin. Rob Wilson and Matthew Lewin. No other finishers. Winner's time 1 minute 33.60 seconds. On now to the 250 solo final. Brian Cornelius off to a good start, also John Pilcher. This John Pilcher who takes the lead from Brian Cornelius. Steve King coming up there quickly. Jamie Pantry in full. John Pilcher in the lead from Brian Cornelius. Jamie Pantry and Steve King. That's where the action is. In the lead there as John Pilcher piles the pressure on. Wins it on. John Pilcher on his Ace Yamaha, Brian Cornelius on a Suzuki, Jamie Pantry on another Yamaha. Somebody off down the bottom there, but it's John Pilcher going around the bend cautiously. Sean Neal taking his, as John Pilcher takes the last lap. Brian Cornelius still in second, Jamie Pantry in third. Steve King in fourth. Dee Hollingsby in fifth. Then Simon Honeysett. Then Adrian Harden. A win for John Pilcher. Followed by Brian Cornelius and Jamie Pantry. Well, we didn't realise we were having another quads race. There's only Penfolds coming running across to worry about presenting the trophy now, but we're worried about keeping the noise down. Once again, George Penfold off to a start. Bill Penfold in second, Steve Pantry in third. George Penfold really getting down to it, but Bill Penfold chasing hard. Still George Penfold, still being chased by Bill Penfold. Steve Pantry in third. Shane Watson and Gary Moore right together. George Penfold still being chased by Bill Penfold, then a long gap. Steve Pantry. And we got Shane Watson, then Gary Moore. As the leader comes around now to take the checker flag for his fourth win of the afternoon, it's George Penfold followed by Bill Penfold. Steve Pantry in third. Just because you're not out there. Yeah, we can't see the start either through your big head, Jerry. Sorry, oh, it was Chris, sorry. Yeah. Andy Sugg in the lead from Paul Penfold. Oh, yes. Andy Sugg coming out of that with Rob Cameron coming up there quickly. It's Andy Sugg in the lead. From Rob Cameron, then Dave Steer. Andy Sugg, Rob Cameron, Dave Steer, Paul Penfold and Gary Moon together at the back there. And then Pete Colwyn bringing up the rear. But Andy Sugg definitely got the bit between his teeth in the lead. Gary Moon moved up into fourth place now. Andy Sugg in the lead. From Rob Cameron, Dave Steer, Gary Moon, Paul Penfold, and Pete Colwyn now bringing up the rear. It's still Andy Sugg, Rob Cameron, Dave Steer, Gary Moon. Not seeming to make any impression on them now. Still Andy Sugg, Rob Cameron, Dave Steer, Gary Moon, Paul Penfold, and Pete Colwyn. Coming around the paddock bend and up now to take the checker flag, it's Andy Sugg in the lead. Andy Sugg wins from Rob Cameron in second, then Dave Steer, then Gary Moon. Paul Penfold and again should be a cracker. Paul Hurry, Darren Sutton, Duncan Tollers, Steve Wilson, Paul Mitchell, Paul Smith, Robin Pilcher, Jason Jeanette, Chris Tritton and Justin Shaw are the riders for this. Doesn't look as though we're going to have Andy Stokes back for his trophy. Paul Hurry being chased by Steve Wilson. Paul Hurry in the lead from Steve Wilson. Duncan Tollers, Chris Tritton, Jason Jeanette. Paul Hurry powering it on then. In the lead from Steve Wilson, Duncan Tollers, Jason Jeanette, Chris Tritton, Paul Mitchell, Paul Smith, Robin Pilchard, Justin Shaw and Darren Sutton bringing up the rear. The leader powers it on all the way round and up now to take his last lap flag, followed by Steve Wilson, Duncan Tollers, Chris Tritton, Jason Jeanette, Paul Mitchell. The field being well spread out and the dust is down, so that's one good thing. As the leader powers round that bottom there for the last corner, up now to take the checkered flag. That's still a wheelie and it's a win for Paul Hurry from Steve Wilson, Duncan Tollers, Jason Jeanette, and once again Chris Tritton's got trouble and he's right in the middle of the track. He's lucky he was missed by everyone. I think Chris Tritton had a seizure there, I'm not sure. Engine seizure, he's looking down at the engine. Hurry, always in a hurry. Today, the last race of the day, the left-hand sidecar final. Bob Miles, Martin Cuff, Bill Penfold, Luke Patchell, Tommy Penfold and Fish. Bob Miles, I think, in the lead. Bob Miles it is from Martin Cuff. Then Luke Patchell. Then Tommy Penfold. Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw stuck on the line. Bob Miles in the lead from Martin Cuff. Luke Patchell, Tommy Penfold and Duncan Fish. Leader Bob Miles having it all his own way on his last lap now. Followed by Martin Cuff, Tommy Penfold, Luke Patron, Duncan Fish. Been well spread out, the dust is down. You kids keep in behind those ropes down that end, please. Thank you.